Be a normal human, would you? Don't be so RoboCop. I don't know how to deal with it. Okay. I'm going to see if I can play just, if it won't play just separate as a Windows Media thing, we'll stand down again. But it's only like a 4-minute thing.
Well, if you've got a smartphone and even once posted an online picture, you need to know about a new threat.
This is something. New technology can allow hackers to track down you and your kids even through a simple email press.
Mark and Elizabeth, the technology allows strangers to cherry pick from online pictures posted all
Okay, wait a second. What's going on? Stop! What's going on? What?
How you mentioned earlier.
Oh, because I saw a girl going, and I'm thinking, what? I'm missing something. And I'm thinking, I want to know what's cool and funny, and I'm missing it. And it's like, okay, cherry picking. What are they thinking? You know, I didn't know. Okay, that's fine. Laugh. It's good. I like to laugh.
We gave NBC Action News staffer Suzanne McDonald and daughter Lainey a smartphone.
And a big smile towards mommy's face. Yeah.
To see just how threatening a seemingly innocent snapshot
Beautiful.
could be once loaded online.
That's frightening.
We then combed Twitter and sites like Facebook, Craigslist, and Photobucket searching for
Craigslist.
We found a menu of
Things you sell.
children, and with the click of a mouse, their locations.
That is legitimately terrifying.
It's a new and frightening threat to parents.
So we right-click, then we get that data file, test the program.
And the full threat is even an unknown to many internet crime experts.
Have you ever seen it go this far before?
No.
Officer Mark Chuddy calls the hidden threat today's biggest risk online.
Probably going to be number one for a while. That's where she was in the pictures. That's incredible.
Remember Lainey? We used the technique to map her bedroom.
Scary. Like, terrifying.
We found not only Lainey's home, but located her daycare, favorite fast food shop, and right down to the specific part of the park where she plays.
Especially as a parent, because the fact that you can see the exact place of it.
And UNKC computer science professor Deep Mehdi says smartphones leave a high-tech invisible trail using the same geo-tracking technology that enables the social network Foursquare and handheld map apps.
Exactly like in your GPS device in the car, the way you do it, it can tell you exactly where it is.
Mehdi shows how free, easily obtained browser add-ons can translate that data into maps.
So exactly that spot where the picture was taken.
The site ICanStalkYou.com reposts pics from unwitting Twitter users in real time, translating their photos into actual addresses and maps. The site also has a how-to on deactivating geotagging on the iPhone, BlackBerry, Google Android, and Palm.
You want to be able to do almost on a picture basis.
With this online bedroom pic, we were able to find the home of these Oleta brothers.
Hi, I'm Rose Patasic. I'm with NBC Action News.
Their startled mom didn't want to talk on camera. Off camera, we warned her, and she changed their online settings to private. Until then, the location of her kid's bedroom, their hangout, and their school were all available to anyone online.
Basically what you're doing is you're telling the bad guy where I live, where I recreate, my likes, my dislikes, what my mom or dad look like, where I live. I mean, the online mapping is phenomenal.
Give me a smile. Baby girl.
Experts say you can still be perfectly safe just by turning off GPS setting on pics you plan to post online.
Perfect.
So, before you post another picture online, what you want to do is get into your phone and you want to get into your settings.
May I see your hand up?
This is where GPS is controlled, which is your location services. You can turn all of your location settings off, but that would also affect your maps and everything else. So you could specifically go right to what controls your camera and turn that off. Once you do that, every picture will be
I want the part of the handout that has screenshots.
that photo was taken and where you were.
That is so alarming. It's upsetting. The more technology is great, the more we can expose ourselves. It's very good story.
More information online.
Thank you.
Are you looking for the instructions going through that? Page 7.
Yeah, got it. Yeah. Okay. If you want the link to this YouTube video to show your spouse, just go to YouTube and Google avoid, disable, because I put either one of those in, geotagging. And just show this 4-minute video to your spouse if you think they need to be advised. I wonder how many schools that are taking pictures of the kids at school know about this and have thought about it. You post pictures of vacation, going on vacation, and every burglar knows. I mean, it's, anyway, thank you, Trooper Hayes. I've included in your handout, and the reason this handout is in color is when I checked, and when the screenshots were copied in black and white, they were too vague and you couldn't really clearly see the screenshots. So you've got in your handout, beginning on page 6, how to avoid the potential risks of geotagging with instructions and screenshots and links to how to disable Facebook pages, links how to do that, and at the end, and 2 other links on how to disable geotags. I can stalk you, scan my photos, links so that if you, in addition to the printed instructions, if you want to watch a video, step you through, and at the end of how to avoid the potential risks of geotagging, it says see more at, if you look at this and you check these links, it will tell you how to disable or avoid this, like the news report said, iPhone, Android, BlackBerry, Facebook, and if you've got some other electronic, and modern digital cameras come with most of this also. So you got to figure out, Google what your camera, your model, because the problem is the geotagging is the default setting. So you have to, and I got lost in these instructions. So you have to, you don't get it without the geotag. It comes with the geotag, and you have to figure out with all of these instructions and the links and the screenshots and the how-to and the videos how to go through all of the different menus to undo it. Okay. Useful information?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with this one, but I have this as a separate video. Let's look at another scary new thing that is, and I found this and I told Trooper Hayes about it when I was searching for this stuff. He gave me the scenario. He said, here's what I'm concerned about. He said, a trooper or police officer takes photos of their kids and their spouse unwrapping presents on Christmas morning and having a good time, and then they post it on the family Facebook page, or the spouse posts it on the family Facebook page, and guess what? And then he told me all this, and I go, oh my God, that's terrifying. Oh my God, that's terrifying. And then that was enough for me to Google to find this. And he said, I know there was a recent news story about it that might be a good clip. And then I found the print stuff and everything. Then I stumbled across this, and I said, how about this, Nick? And he goes, oh my God, I didn't even know about that. This is a new thing Facebook came out with in July of 2013. If you Google and watch the YouTube videos on Facebook, this is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing that lets you really connect with your friends and family and people you don't know who might share your interests, blah, 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 blah. And you just think, oh, God, this is so great, and it's all for free. But if you Google Facebook graph search, which is what it's called, like I stumbled across this. I was just looking, how do I do my Facebook privacy settings, even though I don't have Facebook, because a lot of people don't know how to, there's a lot of privacy, there's a lot of things other than just who's your friend and who's you're not embedded in all of this and where this information goes. And you have to go through all kinds of stuff to figure it out. And I know none of it. And that's when I stumbled across this. This is as recently as July of 2013. Let me go into slideshow. And we'll see if this, now, this person has an accent, sorry. You're going to have to get used to that too. I'm sure more and more of these will come out. And there was another one that a really cool public relations woman did, and she was great to understand, very accessible, but she didn't show as many things, so I opted for this one. But if you just Google Facebook, graph search, and privacy concerns, you'll find more stuff.
My name is Henk van Es, editor of VVOG Media Lab. Together with Rachel Levy, I will tell you more about the privacy implications of Facebook graph search. Facebook understands that just being an online Rolodex isn't exciting anymore. The new graph search, currently in beta, wants to be a powerful friend explorer that keeps you busy. At least, it kept us busy. It is primarily a powerful search engine, capable of revealing or uncovering incredible detailed information from your friends, but also total strangers. Rachel, can you give us some specifics?
Facebook graph search invites you to play around and find things or stumble upon new facts. Let's start with a rather innocent suggestion that you can search for Facebook security employees who like porn. Now, if we click on this, I will get a list of Facebook security employees who like porn films. With Facebook Search Graph, you can really pinpoint people who meet certain criteria or who have certain interests, as well as certain connections. Take this, for example. Men who are interested in men, who like the FBI, and who watch Selena Gomez. Facebook Search Graph gives you a result. So, if you're targeting specific people who work for a particular organization with a specific interest, Facebook Search Graph helps you to do that. You can, for example, ask, which games do people who work at a Dutch Ministry of Defense like to play? You will see that Call of Duty or the Battlefield are popular games among defense employees. This is still relatively harmless. Let's go a bit further now. You want to find out information about your employees or about your competitor. We could, for example, look for people who work for Google but who like Facebook. As you can see, you will get a list of more than 1,000 people who fit this profile. Or maybe you want to know which people in your organization are fans of guns, as shown here at the University of Amsterdam. Or let's find people who work for Mitt Romney, but who didn't like Barack Obama. Now we get a list of 8 people who like Barack Obama, but who work for Mitt Romney. And how about this one? People who work for Barack Obama, but who like guns? Facebook Search Graph provides a list of less than 100 people meeting these criteria. Let's take it one step further once again. Let's assume you are a criminal who wants to check out police detectives and uncover their flaws or vulnerabilities. In this case, it might come in handy to trace all single men who work for the government and are detectives. You could subsequently uncover their likes, dislikes, and biography. Just imagine what you could do with that information. While much of the information on Facebook is reliable, remember that not all results are 100% true. There are people who are faking identities, and also the information they provide may not be true. Facebook allows everybody to do searches, so that they uncover more information about their networks. At the same time, they are opening a database. This means that now we can find connections, relationships, similarities, and correlations that we never thought we would be able to. Even worse, we never thought others would be able to find. Facebook Search Graph uses all data we publish there ourselves. Of course, we are the ones liking a page, but be honest, how many of you thought about the consequences when liking a page or when writing down your interests? And who in the world looks at what we wrote a year ago? And how often do you change your personal profile? We think the new Friend Explorer and the new Strange People Explorer will shock some people. We hope for you that you will like what you will see. Facebook Search Graph will open in a few weeks for the public and will open with a beta phase in a few days.
That's passed. It's there. It's there. It's passed. The beta phase, done. It's on there. Did you know about it? If you're a Facebook user, did you know that now there's graph search that can do this? How many knew that? Have you made any adjustments based on that? Yeah, but what's amazing to me is how many, and I understand, how many Facebook users don't know that Facebook has availed themselves of all this information in this way, purportedly because it's a wonderful service for you. Right? Without any, that was not a Facebook-made film, by the way. That Facebook did not sponsor that. So, I find this really scary, not for me. I'm not on Facebook. So, your handout, and I apologize. I just found out, I just started working on this stuff like last Wednesday. Otherwise, I'd like us to go through the instructions here, but that will maybe happen in 1401. But I did, and the reason it's in color is so you can see the screenshots very clearly. How to prevent others from spying on you with Facebook graph search. Step-by-step instructions with screenshots for how to manage your content since you didn't know that you were now part of graph search. And if you're somebody who would like, video accompaniment demonstration, YouTube stuff, I just picked the best, shortest, concise YouTube video I could about both of these, geotagging, given our time constraints, and Facebook graph search and privacy settings. There's a lot of other YouTube videos about them. And here's my thought. I don't know if this seed has been planted in your mind, but I would hope it would be before you left the academy. But I know law enforcement does tend to prepare you to prepare your family and have a family plan for what would happen and what you need your family to do if you are in a public place and something bad happens. Have you thought about that? Have you talked to your family about it? Have you even drilled them on it? It depends on the age. The drilling part depends on the age of the kids and things like that. It's like, do your kids need to know fire drill, what to do if there's a fire in the house and the smoke alarms, or are they old enough that you can just, But nothing takes the place. You can be told something intellectually, nothing takes the place of practicing it, especially because when it happens, it's going to be time stressed, environmental conditions stressed, and they may have to just resort to muscle memory because they're totally freaked out, and you don't want them paralyzed. So that's why schools drill on stop, drop, and roll, and they have fire drills because it's not enough to say if the fire alarm goes out, you need to proceed to the nearest exit because it'll be pandemonium when it happens. If you haven't done this, think about the fact that if you are not on duty, how many of you think you'll be carrying off duty? Yeah. So if you're in a restaurant and a bad guy, and I'm from New York, use guys means gals and guys. If a bad guy comes in and a shooting starts to go down, or a bomb threat, or a grenade or something, have you talked to your family about the fact that mommy, daddy, partner, husband, wife is going to have to engage? I I need you, spouse, partner, kids, to do this. You need to take cover. Let's practice taking cover in a place. What kinds of things make good cover? Let's practice. How, if somebody came into this room right now, how would you get out? Where would you go? If you couldn't get there and they were there, what might you hide under? You know, depending, you adjusted age appropriate. And then, because I can't be worried about you, I need to know that you will do what you can to get yourself and our kids and your brothers and your sisters safe from harm, while mommy or daddy engage and take care of the problem and the bad guy. And I really need you not to try to protect mommy or daddy from the bad guy. Well, the same thing applies to online dangers. And that's, you know, I think we need to be sharing with our families. First, you are in unique positions of risk, right? In terms of bad guys, you encounter more bad guys than most people in their jobs. And the bad guys are getting badder, and they're getting more violent, and they're getting younger, and all bets are off anymore. Talk to Border Patrol about Mexican gang cartel people and how they're crossing the border and they're taking pictures of the Border Patrol agents at the checkpoints. How creepy does that make you feel? I mean, those people will go into a restaurant full of their own neighbors and shoot everybody just to send them, and then decapitate the bodies just to send a message to the other gang about whose turf this is. If you want any, and there's links in the graph search stuff to other things as well. How close are we to the 60 minutes?
We're at 23 minutes.
Oh, 23 minutes?
10-minute break when you had us.
That wasn't a break. Nobody even got a chance to be. How far are we from when we were going to break?
Almost an hour.
Okay, then because we're going to go to Facebook and courtroom credibility. So let's take a 10-minute break. Yeah, I didn't count that.